Bloody hell. Cap dust?
What's this? Let me see.
Cap dust.
Yes! This could be our clue.
She was drugged. Wait. Maybe it belonged to Lishari. Maybe.
No, certainly not.
She wasn't using?
Come to think about it, it doesn't really help us either. There are so many dust addicts in Ark, it would take years just to count them.
Yeah.
Oh, by the name of the sun, I will inform the Order.
Shouldn't we keep searching?
Yes, you do that. But come back to the temple as soon as you're finished, alright? The Archmagister has found something out about those sources we need for the beacon, even though we paid a high price for it.
Yeah.
Just where did I put it?
Bloody hell! God. Oh, who did this? Who the bloody hell did this? Okay. Maybe she hid something in here. Maybe. Just maybe. My bad. Let's see, anything? No. Great. Is there anything that might have been left behind? Anything?
Well, that's just how he is. Always to
That's just how it is.
It's just...
Everything was better in the
Someone heard us. Someone heard us talking. Someone bloody heard us talking.
Away at the end.
Find clothes? No.
Maid, stew, roast pork.
There's nothing here, bloody hell. Okay, Lishari was murdered. I found a corpse in a room in the Dancing Nomad, a designated meeting place. It seems as if somebody wanted to stop her from reporting her discoveries to me. But now we know for certain there is indeed a spy who definitely took care of things. Okay, aren't we missing anything? Ah. No, nothing in there. Bloody hell! Why does everyone around me die? Why?
That's just how we are.
Ah. Okay, I need to do something else to get my mind off of things. Okay, let's... What shall we do? This is going to the Heartland? Right? Or to the Foreign... no, to the Heartland. I need to go to the South Quarter and the Marketplace. Let's deliver the bounty and...
Morales blessings, my friend.
do something! First Constantine, now Lishari. Ah, this week can't get any worse.
War after all these centuries.
I hope.
Has this
They
world
just sit
come
on their
to?
asses and hope things settle themselves.
Okay. Let's do this. Great. 300 pennies at least, it's something.
Live with it.
Is there anything else? 1 year ago, a marauder band led by Captain Plumb landed at Enderal's coast and raided the Icebreaker station. In the fight, all works of the station and Captain Plumb died. Rumor has it that Captain Plumb has risen as Wiederganger and is on the way to his ship. Wait. He got up as a lost one? They want me to kill a lost one. I can do that. Kill Captain Plump again. Where exactly? Where is he going to his ship? I mean, he can be anywhere, right? He's over there. Okay, question is, how do I get there? Over there and up. Okay, that should be doable. Great. Now, let's go to the South Quarter, get Erika the bad news about her dead mother. But the question, of course, now is... what am I going to do? What the bloody hell am I going to do? Bloody hell. Oh, her house is somewhere else. Where is her house? Where is her house? She's somewhere else. I'll wait. Okay, this is the moment. Telling Erika that I killed her mother, or at least that someone killed her mother. Possibly having to lie again. Erika? Erika, you here? Erika? Hey, greetings.
Yes. Did you get a chance to look for my mother yet?
Yes, and you're not going to like this. Or am I going to tell her the truth? She loves her mother. She knows nothing about this. If I am going to tell this now to her, it will ruin everything she knows about her mother. I'm sorry I have to tell you this, but your mother is dead. Bandits.
What? By the righteous path that I... Oh, damn it. I had a hunch. But I didn't want to believe it. What about her body? Did you make sure it's safe?
There was little time, but I made sure the lost ones won't get to her. She's inside the cabin.
Good, then I'll hire someone to bring her home. Somehow. I won't let her stay in that accursed forest that... Thank you for your help. Or for trying. I wish I could show myself grateful, but you know how my situation is.
I know.
Please, just give me some time now, okay? I need to tell my husband about this.
Yes. Good luck. I could not tell her the truth. That would have ruined her. Like, how could I say, "Hey Erika, I found your mother and apparently she's a wild mage and she used psionic magic to trap her customers into paintings because she wanted revenge on the nobles for being so pious and stuff like that. And every painting you have in your home that is from her hand has the effigy of a dead noble person in it, which makes it so gorgeous." Yeah, that's not gonna fall good, is it? Definitely not. Okay, let's see. Kill Captain Plum, discuss the next step with Lexil, Trials of the Past. Biggest egg hunt. I'm going to deliver those eggs before I get in any more trouble and maybe lose those eggs. I mean, that is a very big possibility. So, he is...
Monsieur?
right over there. Greetings, sir.
So, any luck?
Yes, I've had some luck. I found these. Do they look like the ones you are after?
Yes, that's them. Marvelous, truly marvelous. Here, you have earned yourself that. Now, he only has to... Yes, that should do it. Say, friend, would you be willing to help him a little further?
I'm not going to collect more
Depending
eggs.
on how well the breeding of these eggs goes,
Oh
he
god.
would like to experiment with other breeds too. Firefinches, leaf gulls, and peak dashers, to call them by name. Bring him their eggs too, and you will be rewarded.
Really? 5 inches, leaf gulls and peak dashes? Understood, but if I'm ever going to do that, it's going to take a long while.
Yes, he knows, but he will wait here for you. Good luck, and thank you.
god! Bloody hell. Why have I reduced myself to being an egg hunter? Ugh. Okay, gather 4 believable eggs from the vicinity of the farmer's throne and bring them to Kurmai. Gather 4 peak dashes eggs near the Frostcliff Tavern. That's a long way. Oh my god. And at Doonville's supply ship. Yeah, how about nope, nope, nope,
Who's
nope,
that?
and all of my nope. Definitely nope.
Yes?
I need some time to think and meditate a little bit or something like that. Just enough with the eggs. Okay, let's see. I have 7 memory points to spend. I have not meditated in a long while. Okay, let's see. Which was the one that they made bound weapons do more damage? That one. That's 3 in total that I need. Interesting. Do I need anything else from here? No. Already unlocked, already unlocked. Fully unlock that, and that. That one. Another 5% chance to reflect melee damage. Yes. Something that is always present, very nice. Shield stroke, no. Shield runner, conditioning. Tower of strength, got it. Arrow wall. Shield wall. Firm state. And Juggernaut. Heavy armor is more. Yeah. Okay, and this is all with 2-handed weapons. No, that is not what I'm looking for. This is all 2-handed weapons, great swords and stuff like that. That is not the path I need to take. Attacks with one-handed swords have a chance of 10% to do additional critical damage. I'm using swords right now, not maces or axes. I'm going mostly with swords, so yes. Now we have Kyrian stance. Increases attacking and moving speed, but lowers your ability to block. Enemies also land critical hits easier. Cannot be stacked with other stances. This is something that needs to be activated, I think. At least, yeah, I think so. Or Kyrian stance. Blade dancer, blade dancer. Okay. Interesting. 10% increased attacking and moving speed. Sounds nice. 54% decreased blocking. That is terrible. That is bad. Increase your chance to land. No. It's a talent. It's a talent. And a talent is something you activate, right? Keeper, keeper. Reverberate attacks. Iron Will, talent. It's a talent. I'm not going to use it, but to improve further. How many points do I have left? 5. Let's go with the bound weapons first, so I can get that out of the way. Reduce mana cost of psionic and entropy spells of apprentice and novice level by 30%. And mystical binding, 40% more damage. Great, that means I have 2 points left, which I would like to spend in Kyrian stance in that case. And let's see. When attacking with a one-handed weapon, your critical hit damage increases by 20%. Or increase your chance to land a critical hit on a blocking enemy. Or attacks with 2 one-handed weapons. That's not what I'm going to use. It's better to land a critical hit on a blocking enemy. Yes. Sounds good. Slowly we're getting better at this. Slowly. That means all I've got left right now is to fix this bloody mess.
It's nothing, I'm just... never mind.
Okay,
Did you hear about it?
so
Succes passed the trial. She has been consecrated to the first sigil.
let me think for a moment. I need to go to the Chronicum to go talk to Lexil about what is next and who is behind Lishari's murder. I mean,
Yes, it makes sense.
who can it can be anyone.
Sigil bearer of Tars, you mean?
Did I? No, okay, anyone but me. I mean, for a moment, who knows? Red Madness, you can never be sure. I need to eat something, by the way. I'm hungry and this entire situation is not making me feel comfortable.
The Archmagister needs something.
Now, before I go to the Chronicum, there is one thing that I need to do. I've been looking around for apothecaries, and those that I did find, they didn't really had anything interesting to say. And I did notice how there was some thing here. I mean, we had the armory right over here, and beside the armory we have this alchemist and magic. Excuse me? Because I still have the 2 badges from Finn and Carbos. Plus, they might be able to, sell me some potions that might actually help me out. Greetings.
I am Taurus Flameling, Apothecarius upon my path. My companion and I work together with the Arcanists here, and we investigate the Red Madness. How may I help you? Now look at that. You are the prophet, aren't you? The prodigy.
Yeah.
Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Just call me Jeremiah, that's easier. Say, do the names Finn and Carbos ring a bell?
Finn and Carbos, of course. Who doesn't know them? An odd duo and completely inseparable. Why do you ask?
I might have some very bad news. 'Cause they're dead.
What? How? How do you know that?
They helped me when I washed ashore at the Sun Coast, but our camp was attacked by bandits. We were outnumbered. They shot us with bow and arrow and we had no idea where they were coming from. We didn't stand a chance.
My Malthus, that's... One tragic event after another. Now listen. This question might seem peculiar, but is there any chance you found amulets on them?
Yes, I got them. These? Well, what kind of amulets are they? Let's ask that first.
The emblems of the Apothecarii. It's a ritual. Whenever one of our members passes away, their amulet will be put in Soldran's halls, as remembrance, so to speak.
Okay.
They are silver, with a violet jewel. Have you found them?
I am very happy I picked those up and I still have them in my bag. Are these 2?
Yes, that's them. Thank you. We owe it to them. Here, you've earned this. I'll send a pigeon with the news to the League as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't deserve it, but if anyone deserved it, it was Finn and Carbos. I mean, they helped me out when I needed them the most. Anyway, can you tell me anything about the Red Madness? What have you learned so far?
Aside from the obvious, not much, unfortunately.
Drat.
The most important thing to know is that it's extremely hard to determine if someone is infected with it. Afflicted people show their open madness quite late, and at that point, it's usually too late already.
Yeah, we noticed that.
If we only knew how this Pyrean sigil stone works. Anyway, let's not talk about it. It's disheartening, really.
I can believe that. Can you tell me a bit more about your order, the League of Apothecarii? I mean, I experienced Finn and Carbos, but I didn't know them for very long.
With all due respect to your thirst for knowledge, I am not a magister, and I've got my hands full.
Understandable.
In a nutshell, we are healers, and our path is to cure ailments with magic and alchemy. Our monastery is far to the north, in the Frostcliff Mountains. However, you won't be able to reach it at the moment due to the heavy snowfall. And in case that doesn't sate your appetite, there are a couple of books about us in the library, or maybe even the Chronicum.
Okay, Thank you. Anyway, I am looking for some potions and hopefully you can help me out.
Well, then you've come to the right place.
Sounds good. Okay, thank you.
Blessed.
Walk blessed. Not exactly what I was looking for. This might be more what I'm looking for. Well, a tiny bit. And do I have anything? No, I already know these enchantments. Okay, I did got a book, which is going to be interesting. Let me see, he also gave me Ice Claw for delivering those pendants. Let me see, where is that book? Spell Tome, Paralyze. Target gets paralyzed for 6 seconds. It's going to be a bit of a more difficult spell to use. As in, it's most likely going to cost me a lot of mana, but if I can use it properly, then who knows, maybe I can do some really nice things. Either way, let's move on. I think I have to go this way. I mean, last time that was a dead end, so yeah. And indeed, the spell is going to cost a lot of mana, which I do not have. That is my biggest issue that I'm constantly encountering. My mana doesn't regenerate that fast. Plus, I don't have that much because I'm also focusing so much on my own health and my physical capabilities and skills. So that stuff kind of becomes difficult. Sanctum? No, I need to go to the Chronicum. The Chronicum was over here. I keep getting distracted by where stuff is in this place.
Yes.
Sorry, apologies. Okay, where do we need to go? 1 floor higher. I can do that. And I should eat again because a single apple is not that filling. I had some stew. That should saturate me for quite some time.
This just doesn't make any sense. Why can't it ever be easy?
That's the person.
Prodigy, huh?
Yeah.
Apparently we owe you for the shards of this sigil stone.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would ever say this, but thank you.
No problem. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, as if.
Greetings, Lexil.
If it isn't the Prophet, what's wrong? You look troubled.
That's an understatement. He needs to know. I doubt he killed her. I mean, he's a mage. She was stabbed by a sword. Lishari, she's dead. Someone murdered her.
I know. Skyrim has already told me. I hardly knew her, but it's horrible. Different ideologies or not, she was a fine young mage, and her knowledge of the Pyreans was impressive. We need to find the ones who did this, and fast. But you probably already know that.
Yeah, of course.
Thank Malphus, we just had a breakthrough with the beacon.
Yeah, Yuslan told me about that. Does that mean we know what is missing to make the beacon work?
At least as far as the sockets go, yes. In the old tablets you found in old Dothugrat, there's talk of black embers, which are supposed to be some kind of energy supply for the machine.
Black embers? Any clues as to what those could be?
This is what we've been asking ourselves over the past few weeks. And then it fell like pelt from our eyes. The Pyreans were talking about the Black Pearls. Old jewels, sometimes known as Blackstones.
Makes sense.
For the first time in the Golden Era, and every self-important noble literally fought to get one in his possession. Apparently they originated from Stormwind, the old city in the heart of Octwind. They changed owners for decades, sometimes by violence, sometimes by gold. The whole thing only stopped when the owners took note of an undesirable side effect, if you like.
Aha, let me guess. The stones were cursed somehow.
No, at least not with any known magic. And that's what's so strange about it.
Okay, then...
Nevertheless, all of their owners eventually shared the same fate. Countess Catua from Nerim, for example, whose castle burnt down to its foundations. According to a survivor of this tragedy, she was to blame for that. He claimed that he saw her the night it happened, laughing hysterically and dancing in the dining room and summoning waves of fire all around her.
So, red madness.
She was not previously known to have any magical talent in her.
So these jewels somehow gave their owners magical powers?
Correct. Plus, all of them eventually showed similar symptoms of delusion, like those possessed by the Red Madness do. A peculiar coincidence, if you ask me.
Very peculiar. Because that's one way to put it. What happens once word got out to the public about those stones?
Not quite.
Those who owned a pearl tried to get rid of it, or lock it up somewhere safe, and eventually they fell into oblivion. Tell him your theory, Archmagister.
Yes, of course. We believe that the stones carry energy, pure, uncontrolled magic, and that the High Ones use them for their own purposes.
And why exactly do we want to have these orbs that the High Ones use for their own powers and... that doesn't sound very safe. You mean the High Ones use these pearls to deliberately drive people into madness? How exactly do we want to have them now?
Correct. The pearls' magic make their owners powerful, but the High Ones befoul them, so to speak. Like a poison potion. I know it sounds odd, but the parallels are too striking to ignore. The red shimmer in the victim's eyes, the slow descent into madness, and ultimately this irrational, destructive act of violence.
But all of this happened centuries ago, didn't it? I thought the High Ones only appeared just before the cleansing.
That's what we thought too, but it seems we were wrong. Maybe the High Ones never leave our planes at all, even after the cleansing. Maybe they're even part of this world, just like the tides or the elements. And the death of the gods is only what really sets them rolling, so to speak.
So the Lightborn are the only ones who are keeping them at bay, sort of because of their presence. Sort of, because they can still do stuff. What do the High Ones get out of this? Why would they do all of that?
That's a question I've been asking myself since we first learned of the cycle. Who knows? Maybe they like for us to suffer. Or maybe they see us as we see ants, whose lives simply mean nothing. Or maybe the very concept of intentions is meaningless to them.
No, I'm pretty sure they have their intentions. I see. And you think that the magic of these black stones, these black pearls, could give the beacon the energy it needs, right?
That's what we think, yes. Nothing else in this world possesses that much raw power. Yes?
Which is why you will find them for us.
Okay, but if the High Ones poisoned these stones, isn't it dangerous to bring them right here, in Ark, the bloody biggest city of Enderal?
No, because we know what we are dealing with. Unlike those who fell victim to the stones. Imagine them as a powerful, magical sword. A fool won't know how to wield it and will eventually cut himself with it. A seasoned warrior, however, can use its power for his purposes.
Everyone knows how to use a sword.
However, that we will be careless with them. What we need is their energy, and once we have transferred that to the beacon, their shells will be useless to the High Ones.
In other words, without the energy of these stones, the beacon is practically useless.
Correct.
Okay. And how exactly are we supposed to find these pearls? Didn't you say that they are scattered all over Vin? Like, not only on Enderal?
That's right. But we don't need all of them. The beacon has 3 sockets, and that is how many of the stones we will acquire.
3.
Archmagister.
I studied the history of the pearls as a young arcanist, and I think that my notes might give you some hints as to where you should start looking. Give me until tomorrow. By then I will have prepared the relevant excerpts.
Oh, great. Anything else I should know before then?
Just come to me whenever you have questions.
Great.
Hello. And hurry. I take it you have already noticed this, but Nerimi's troops are roaming our land and building outposts. And the Red Madness is also getting worse as we speak.
I have not noticed.
Now go, Prophet. The sooner we find these stones, the better.
I have not noticed yet, because I've constantly been here.
The prodigy, huh?
Yes,
Apparently
Prodigy.
we owe you for the shards of this sigil
Okay, great. So, Lishari was murdered, found a corpse in the room in the Dancing Nomad, a designated meeting place. It seems as if somebody wanted to stop her from reporting her discoveries to me. Yuslan met me there and expressed his dismay of the crime. He wants to find the murderer and told me to see Lexil Meriadiel. Apparently there are already some insights about the being's energy source and we have to wait until he has prepared those documents. Is there anything else we can do in the meantime except for gathering eggs? Like, no way. I mean, what time is it? It is getting later in the evening. I don't want to sit still